asking for a layover? So are we having a debate on the issue, or just a layover? Is that?
We're still here testimony. We're still.
You can still have testimony. We can still have testimony.
Can I bring you down? Oh,
Oh, you're pro on it?
Let's get you up there first.
Let's get.
Okay. You have to lay down first.
My name is Timothy A. Heller. My wife, 3 children are still at home, and I live at 2110 South 35th Street, which is about a block from the proposed site. Wish to speak in support of the cell tower at 3519 Center. There are members in the neighborhood who support this tower. Coverage in the area is poor. 1 or 2 barns at my house are the best. This tower benefits the area. My cellular service is the primary point of contact for me and my clients. I've frequently experienced drop calls due to poor signal, as do many other residents in the neighborhood. Researching the issues, there are no known health risks according to the American Cancer Society's website. Quote, at this time there are very little evidence to support this idea. There are theories, but no documentation. Hopefully we'll make a decision based on someone's half-cocked theory. Additionally, at the public meeting on the 31st, one of the neighbors complained about his use and playing in the lot of the old gas station that stood there. If you ask me, a gas station would provide far more health risks to the environment than a cell tower. There is, by the way, a Phillips 66, which is 2 blocks away, though. Physical risk to the property, I believe, is negligible. These towers are designed to collapse upon themselves as the previous one did, which stood for over 20 years. When it did fail, it fell exactly as designed upon itself. In the event of collapse, there is very little chance of an impact in traffic or other buildings, especially in elementary schools, which are well over 500 feet away, and the crosswalks, which are over 300 feet away. Only one business is within 150 feet of the tower. The proposed tower, as I understood, was 120 to 150 feet. The new security fence constructed by the owner provides excellent security to protect the property from dumping. There is no covenant in the neighborhood forbidding a tower. We are not SID. The aesthetic impact is negligible, in my opinion, and actually less than the previous tower. To my knowledge, the previous tower had no impact on the property in the neighborhood, either physically or financially. As a benefit, income from the cell tower is taxable, so it will economically benefit the city, state, and county. At the meeting of the night, neighbors were also complaining about the old grocery store next to it, too, but no one has offered to buy it, clean it up, or raise it. Rather than complain, I like to see people offering constructive solutions. The people there were complaining about the blight the tower would cause did nothing in the past 20 years to care for the property. No one stepped up to buy it or maintain it. They whined to the city when the weeds got high or when it got graffiti. But they didn't do anything except whine. Before the new owners took over, the property was in a state of disrepair and served as a dumping ground. I've spoken with the new owner, Mr. Jim Bacon, and commended him on his stewardship of the property. He and his son live in the neighborhood, and so he has a vested interest in property values. Mr. Bacon has done a remarkable job of cleaning up what was for many years a blemish in the neighborhood. As I mentioned, he's put up a fence to secure the property, the tower, and to protect neighborhood children. He and his sons removed several dangerous trees to keep the grass mowed and the weeds down. They removed all the trash, and the fence protects it from further dumping, as I said. In speaking to the Weed Control Board and Code Enforcement Department, there have been 0 complaints since Mr. Bacon took ownership. The income from this tower will enable him to make the property even nicer. As I mentioned, we have lousy cell reception south of Center. The proposed tower merely replaces one that stood for 20 years and is actually shorter than the previous tower. There is logarithmically increasing demand for coverage these towers provide. There are few locations in the area for towers, so reception will get worse. With the new 4G technology and the increased number of cell users, having coverage is imperative. Especially when you consider that a number of people under 40 can subscribe to a landline, cell coverage is vital for safety, as Mr. Mendoza mentioned. I believe I've addressed most of the possible concerns posed by the tower: health, physical safety, commercial, and financial impact. I would expect that the company, as we look around the locations and explored alternatives, as you mentioned they have, you have a willing landowner and a current and future need in the area of this tower. Please don't delay this issue further and allow construction to begin immediately. Thank you.
What is your proximity to the location proposed?
I was about 1 block away, 1 block due south.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, and other proponents.